The Canadian Grand Prix was arguably Lewis Hamilton's strongest showing since joining Ferrari, out-qualifying teammate Charles Leclerc twice and finishing the Grand Prix in second, scoring 21 points to Leclerc's 16 over the weekend. Now trailing Leclerc by 3 points in the standing and has beaten Leclerc in 3 Grand Prix and level 4-4 in qualifying. It's 9-day difference to last season, where he finished 86 points behind the Monegasque and was trounced 27 in qualifying and only finished ahead in the Grand Prix 3 times in the 24-race season. Last year there was talk he was well past his best and might be better off hanging a helmet. So far in 2026, he's proven that sticking around was the right decision, and with Kyle Moore to his liking, is genuinely challenging his well-regarded and fast teammate. Is there anything in particular about Canada that suits Hamilton so well? He took his first victory in there in 2007 and has won 7 times in Montreal. It's only Silverstone and Hungarian where he has more career victories. Past success will no doubt help his attitude and confidence. More crucially last weekend though, conditions also suited him, especially in the race. The cold conditions, damp track and the track being a step harder than last year led to low grip conditions in qualifying the race. He has a very good feeling of grip levels in changeable conditions. He's proven time and time again over his career. Even so, you still need confidence in the car to achieve what he's capable of, and also if you need to deliver that, in reality the Ferrari was no match for the Mercedes, so you could say he maximised the result. Perhaps the McLarens would have been ahead at the end had they stuck around, but this was still a fine showing from Hamilton. I'm sure his battle with Max Verstappen, which he would with a bold move around the outside at turn 1, is something he relished. Just as we criticised him from where things were going wrong in the past few years, he deserves a pat on the back for a weekend and the season in general. He's much faster and faster in these cars. Leclerc, on the other hand, had a poor weekend and never seemed at ease with his situation. Was that because Hamilton had the upper hand most of the weekend, or simply because he found the car tough to drive? Hamilton needs to keep building on this momentum. They go to Monaco next, and that's perhaps Leclerc's circuit in more ways than one. Perhaps the order will revert back to being Leclerc in front. That said, Hamilton has the skills to do well there too. Monaco's about the confidence of the car, and Hamilton should possess that more than he has done in recent years. In Monaco, you need to be precise in the position of the cars with the fast chicanes, one of Hamilton's strengths, and in Monaco that's taken to extremes. It will be a fun battle to watch. Even if he can out-qualify his local race hero, he can truly say he's arrived at Ferrari. One other factor that might be helping Hamilton is putting less emphasis on the simulator. Modern sims are tremendous machines that give teams valuable data across areas. They help with cycling through optimising setups, but there's no substitute for real-world driving. Although they do moves, the simulators don't create G-force in the same way a real car does on track. It does not give the driver a feel about how the car performs. I think Hamilton is right to take a step back and just go on gut feeling rather than trying to address it in the simulated world, and it seems to be working for him. One note of caution for Hamilton though is that they still appear to be the third or arguably fourth fastest team. Their rapid starts from earlier in the season are now not quite as effective, with McLaren making strong progress, and McLaren also shot themselves in the foot by putting both cars on inters at the start of the race, ruling themselves out of contention. From what we saw in qualifying in the sprint, Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri would have been the closest challengers to Russell and Antonelli, and they may have even challenged for victory. Hamilton and Ferrari were never quite in that position. A lot of this gap will be down to the different power units that they use, which is even more crucial under these new regs. Mercedes are the class of the field, so that obviously benefits McLaren. Ferrari and Red Bull, on the other hand, need time to develop whether their chassis or engine, probably both. The good thing though is there's plenty of room for improvement.
Hey guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily F1 news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.